Hello everyone, it's me again. So it's been a while. Things have come up and haven't been getting in as much, and then it's like it all comes at one time. And I couldn't decide what to open first and if I was going to keep everything that came in. I made an executive decision to open the Nendoroid we're going to look at today, and it's none other than Nendoroid 2266 Aqua from the anime Oshi No Ko. Now, Oshi No Ko is a really good anime that's come out recently, and Aqua kind of gives those like Yagami vibes. Not to spoil anything, but it's best to go in blind, and that episode 1 is a big shocker. So yeah, I really like the show. I've not decided who my favorite character is. It's probably herself, because I have a tendency to gravitate toward any kind of like idol outfit anyway. But yeah, I think it's like I'm drawn to like the mystery of it. But anyways, the main character is Aqua himself. I think it's Hoshino is his last name. Because I think he takes Ai's last name. But anyways, I was trying to decide if I was going to open him or Kana, and I really love Kana as a character, but I feel like her Nendoroid was lacking. I still may eventually open her and look at her, but I really like her as a character, but I feel like they pushed her Nendoroid out too soon and didn't do her justice. Like, I'm hoping that they do another one of her with her idol outfit, because they are releasing Ruby in her idol outfit, and I feel like I would really love for them to have another Nendoroid. That way at least you have where you can use parts back and forth. They used to do that with at least the original Love Live Nendoroids. But anyways, I got this from the Good Smile Company store, so it came with pre-order bonus. Now, the pre-order bonus for these are my weakness. So these are special round bases, and they have the character's signature on it. So it looks like the character's signature from the anime, because the anime deals with the entertainment industry in general, at least in Japan. And so the characters have a tendency to either be, an idol, an actor, actress, directors, like that kind of stuff. So those kind of people, use signatures. So they have each and every Nendoroid from the anime Oshi No Ko is going to have these bonus bases with the signatures on them. So that's my weakness, because I'm just like, if I decide after the fact that I want the Nendoroid, like, I'm going to end up, missing out on the base, and then that's going to upset me, and I'm going to have to try to track it down, and a lot of times your bonus stuff is a hit or miss if you can find it in the aftermarket. So anyway, we're going to look at the box, and the boxes for these, because I do have Kana, and hers is cool as well, but you have like the sparklies, and then with the signature color on the sides and the back of the box, and the top and the front are white. His signature color is blue. Kana's is red, and I'm guessing Ruby's is going to be pink. But then again, I don't know if Ai's is going to be pink or not, because Ai is the... So, Kana and Aqua were announced first, and they're coming out first. Then Ruby is next, and then it's Ai, and then it's... why am I blanking on her name? The other character. Memcho hasn't come out yet, or hasn't been put up for pre-order. They do have an unpainted prototype of her, but yeah, she might be an interesting character for an Nendoroid, because I feel like her design kind of is very Nendoroid-esque, or very Nendoroid-like. I think it'll... Akane, that was the other girl's name. That's really bad, I forgot her name. Because I feel like her Nendoroid was one of the better ones, because I feel like hers and Aqua's kind of come with a little bit more, like, diversity in their personality and in the faceplates. So anyways, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and open him up and get him in a couple of poses. So here he is in the blister packaging, and it doesn't look like he has a whole lot, but I do feel like he comes with a good amount, or a good amount of accessories. Here's the main body. Then you have one arm with a hand that has the light stick, and I actually think this is Kana's light stick, which is really sad because yeah, I'm not really sold on her Nendoroid. Then you have the camera. Then you have him with his cell phone, and then you have a B Komachi sign, which I think is really cute. You also have a bent leg, and then the two alternate faces, because his default face is pretty stern, like he has a flat expression. This he's kind of like looking more to the side and has a smile, so it's a slight change. And then this is his dark expression. I actually really like this one. That's when he's like plotting for his revenge. But yeah, I think he comes with a decent amount of stuff, so let's go ahead and put him in some poses. So here he is in his first pose, and I have to say he is cute, especially from like far off. It does look really cute. When I was opening him up, I was kind of a little irritated at the amount of seam lines that you could clearly see. But it's not like when you have him just presented, it's not that bad. And you can't really see it that well in the light either. Because I think it's too bright, but you can see that there's like a seam line that goes up the hair right here. Another one that's right here in the center of the hair. And then there's one that goes down this side. And I think there's one that's on this side as well. And I'd seen somebody unbox theirs, and like there's a seam line right there. And I could see the ones in the back. But I guess it's because the hair is so bright, so when you're doing it on camera, it doesn't show up as much. Oh, well, there's problems right there, because that scratches on the paint, I do believe. At least you can't see it from the front. I might be able to get that off right there. But yeah, that's the thing that you sometimes you have to worry about with Nendoroids with hair that's kind of like I guess complicated or has more details to it, that you're going to have ones that come with seam lines, which I mean to be completely honest, I don't understand why they just can't buff those out before they paint it. I'm pretty sure they probably buff a good amount of it, but still, I you know, there's some, like, I wouldn't consider this one, like, terrible, but, like, there's some, like, the, what is it, the Love is War ones, where they were, like his seam lines were, like, super bad, and it's like, why would you think that that's okay? Why wouldn't you just buff those seams out before you paint it? But then again, that's me being nitpicky. I think he is really cute. But it makes me kind of curious about opening Kana. So I might open Kana as well. But anyways, this is him with his little camera. And I used the default face. So I just took the arm from the arm that has the light stick. And just switched out the hand.
the next one I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do the dark face first, and then go into the other face, because I think I'm going to leave him in his cheery idle pose for the end, because I think I'm going to pose him with my eye scale figure. So be right back. Okay, so I dimmed the light a little bit, because he does have blonde hair, so I felt like having too much light was like maybe washing him out. I do say I feel like, looking at the screen from here, I feel like he looks better in darker light, because you can actually see a little bit of the shading. I feel like with the light, it's harder to see the shading. And this is his evil, kind of like sinister, plotting face with the dark star. I actually really like this face with that like smile. I have him he has his cell phone, but of course the cell phone doesn't actually have anything. I don't know why it even has a screen at that point. But yeah, there's nothing on the cell phone, so don't don't have it wide open. You always want to have it kind of turned toward him. But yeah, anyways, I think this is a simple pose, but it really shows his character, or that part of his character. So I actually really like this pose a lot more than I thought I would. But I'm going to go ahead and put him in his final pose, and I think it's going to be the pose that I'm going to display him in. Okay, and here is his last pose, and it's super cute. It's one of the rare occasions that Aqua actually looks happy. It's normally because of his mother and sister. I feel like with Kana, he is truly happy sometimes with her as well. That might be another reason why I keep Kana. But yeah, I think this pose is adorable. Let's see. It might actually be better doing it like that. I kind of did a little bit different than what the box said. The box just kind of had him standing, but I kind of wanted him having a little bit of an action, because you do have that bent leg, and I did want to show that, the opposing option with the bent leg. And they had the bent leg with him walking, looking at the phone, but I felt like that was kind of I thought this was much cuter. And I used his default straight arm instead of the bent arm as well. I'm going to pose him like this beside the scale figure of his mother. I just think that'll be adorable. Because I just was okay, what am I going to do with these Nendoroids? I'm running out of room. And then I was well, that would be really cute. And then the more I thought about it, the more I wanted to do it. Even though it's me putting a Nendoroid in my scale display, which is going to irk me a little bit. But for this, I think it's really cute. But yeah. Would I suggest him? I would say if he's your favorite character, for sure get him. There are a few quality things here and there, but I feel like this right now, he's relatively cheap and easier to find. I'm not for sure with the base or not. With the bonus base, but the figure himself, I feel like he's relatively easy to find. I feel like as Nendoroid collectors, I would make a suggestion of definitely if you know that you want something, pre-order it. If you're kind of on the fence about it, I would either pre-order from Good Smile US, because you can always go back and cancel, or I would just say wait and see how the aftermarket is, especially if the Nendoroid you're looking at is being released during an off season. So Oshi No Ko is right now not airing, but as soon as season 2 hits, that's when these will probably go up in the aftermarket and become more difficult to find at a decent price. So yeah, like I definitely would. I think my issue is that I don't really have like a favorite character. I really love the anime and the story in general, but right now I feel like I need to go into season 2 before I can claim, okay, yeah, that's my favorite, because I feel like as far as the anime is concerned, you haven't really seen a whole lot of Ruby, you haven't really seen a whole lot of Memcho, I haven't really even seen a lot of Akane. You did get that one huge story arc of hers, and I'm starting to warm up to her more, but I'm still not. I still feel like I like Akane's personality better, and I feel like you got a lot more of her in season 1. It was more about her and Aqua, which that's why I can understand why Good Smile Company released those 2 first. Anyways, if you like this kind of content, leave a like, subscribe. Tell me what Nendoroid I should open up next. No, don't do that, because I'll probably already open them. I guess tell me which Oshi No Ko character you're looking forward to, or you hope that they make in the future. As far as Akane goes, like I feel like they kind of should have released her with an alternate hairpiece for her long hair, because I know in season 2 she's going to have long hair. So I feel like by the time her Nendoroid comes out, season 2 is going to be out and she's going to have long hair. I also feel like they should have been more consistent. I feel like the characters either needed to be I feel like the characters should have either been in their school uniform or in their idol uniform. I thought it was very weird of them to be like, okay, we're going to release Kana in her school uniform, but we're going to release Ruby in her idol uniform. Like, that doesn't really make sense to me. It's like, okay, I'm hoping that you're going to go back and you're going to make, a version of Akane and Memcho in their Bikumachi idol uniforms as well, because then it just wouldn't make sense. At least with, like, if the people want, like, a Ruby in her school uniform, at least you can, like, go to, like, places like Chibi Chop Shop and get a double of Kana's body and just use because it's the exact same school uniform, I do believe, so that you could make that happen. But anyways, y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all next time. Later.